All right, guys, so let's get ourselves warmed up. We're gonna get started with our 10 jumping jacks, whether it's high impact or low. Once you've done 10 jacks, we're gonna alternate 10 front lunges. Again, just keep the lunge nice and small. We just wanna get hips, knees, ankles nice and warm. So you don't need to get very deep into the lunge, but once you've done 5 left, 5 right, you got some leg swings. So hold on to something if you need to for balance, but we're gonna do 10 swings on the left, 10 swings on the right, just getting that hip a little bit more warmed up before we get into our workout today. Once you have done 10 swings on each leg, we're gonna come down onto the floor. We're gonna go into a spider climb rotation. So we're in our high plank or push-up position. We're gonna take one leg, step it nice and wide to the same hand. Take that hand, open up towards your ceiling, set that foot back. Same thing on the other side. Make sure your eyes follow that hand up, getting into that hip, chest, and shoulder stretch. We're gonna do 10 total, so 5 on each side. And then once you have done your 10, stay down in your plank position, and we're gonna finish off with either 10 plank toe taps or 10 plank jacks. We're gonna either jump or step the feet out to the side for 10. And then we're gonna get right into our first AMRAP. Which is 9 minutes long. So we are going to rotate through 5 moves until 9 minutes is complete. 20 is your magic number for everything. So you gotta count to 20 today. But move number 1 is 20 squat jumps. Or if you don't want to jump, you can go into a total body extension, which brings it down a notch. From there, we're gonna hit the deck, 20 push-ups. After our push-ups, curtsy lunges, with or without weight, you choose. But 10 left, 10 right to make your 20. And we're gonna alternate 20 hip glute bridges. So we're down on the mat on your back, followed by 20 dumbbell or kettlebell swings. And I'm gonna talk you guys through it, because I know that's a lot of information to remember. So we're gonna start with 20 squat jumps or 20 total body extensions. All right, guys, here we go. Going for 20. So if you're jumping or not jumping, technique is the same. Chest up, core tight. We're gonna sit that butt back into the squat. And then we're gonna jump up or reach for the ceiling with those hands. Does not matter. 5 more. And then push-ups are next. Push-ups can be done either from the knees or the toes or a bit of both. Start with the hardest version for you and then make it easier as you go. 20 push-ups. Dropping that chest straight down between the hands. Back nice and flat. Belly button pulled up into the spine. Hips nice and square to the floor. You got 20 total, guys. And then we're gonna stand back up and go into some curtsy lunges. We're gonna alternate left and right, with or without a weight. Woo. Nice work with those push-ups, guys. Oh, they'll start to burn after a while. Curtsies, shoulders are down and back, eyes are up. Take one leg, swing it around and back. Drop that back knee, feet together. Find a focal point in front to stare at. It's gonna help with your posture. And you can make this curtsy as big or as small as you need to. Grab water, guys, whenever you need it. 20 total, 10 per leg. And then we come back down on your mat, on your back for some glute hip bridges. And you can add a dumbbell across the hips if you want some added resistance. Oh, totally lost track. I'm just gonna do a couple more. And then glute hip bridges. So I need those heels close to your butt. You can add that weight. Push through the heels. Get up onto those shoulders. Come down, tap the glutes. Pop back up. Squeeze that butt at the top, guys. Even hold it for an extra second so you can really feel that contraction. Getting onto those shoulder blades as high as you can. Once you have done 20, stand back up. Grab a dumbbell or kettlebell for 20 two-handed swings. You got it, guys. Come on. Grab water whenever you need it. This is your 9 minutes. So remember with the swing, chest up, push the hips back, keep that core nice and tight. Tight pass, swing through. Remember, it's a high-speed deadlift, not a squat. So I want you to push that butt back into the wall behind you. Get that nice stretch in the hamstrings. Squeeze those glutes as you stand. $20 total, guys. And then we're back to the top with our squat jumps. Woo. Park that weight whenever you're ready. Remember, with those squat jumps, you can jump it, do total bodies, take a longer break, or get right at it. Chest up, eyes up. Keep that core nice and tight. Sit that butt back into the squat. And then reach for the ceiling with your hands, or do a little jump off the ground. 20 total, guys. And then we got our push-ups. Woo! Push-ups, knees, toes, a bit of both. Do as many as you can from the toes and then drop to the knees. Even if it's just 1 or 2. Dropping that chest straight down. Push away from the floor. Keep your back nice and flat. Hips are square to the mat. Belly button pulled into the spine. You got it, guys. 20 total. Come on. You got it. We're almost there. And then we get to stand back up for curtsies. Woo! We got 3 minutes left on our clock, guys. Curtsies, alternating left and right. Shoulders down and back. Dropping that back knee down. Keeping your eyes up. Don't look down at your feet. Core nice and tight. And think of pushing the floor away with that front foot as you stand back up. You got it. 20 total, guys. 10 left, 10 right. And then we're gonna come back down onto your mat, onto your back. We got those 20 hip bridges, with or without a weight. Nice work, guys. 2 minutes left on that clock. 20 glute hip bridges into 20 swings. Heels are close to the butt. Add that weight. Push through the heels, get those hips up. Tap it down, squeeze and lift again. Get up onto those shoulder blades, nice and high. You got it, guys. 20 total. And then once you've done your 20, stand it up, grab a quick drink if you need it. We got our swings next, dumbbell or kettlebell. 20 total. Whew. We have 1 minute left on that timer, guys. Make sure you set yourself up properly for those swings. So push the hips back, chest up, weight out in front. Play pass, spin through. Eyes are up, don't look down at your feet. Push that butt back, you're nice, stretching the hamstrings. Squeeze that butt as you stand up. 30 seconds, come on. $15 seconds. Can we get a few of those squat jumps in before that timer goes off? Come on, guys. 10 seconds left. Let's push. Here we go. Do a few with me. Let's go. There it is. Grab some water. Maybe down on your mat. We're gonna go for 1 minute straight. We're gonna do a sit-up with 2 punches at the top. So if you wanna add some light dumbbells to your hands, you're more than welcome. We're here for a full minute. Then we're gonna move on to our last AMRAP. All right, guys. 1 minute on the timer. Here we go. Set it up, and punch. Now, straighter legs will be easier. If you bend them more of a challenge. So play around with that. Drive that belly button into the mat. Use those abs to lift the shoulders. Sit up as high as you can. And then control on the way down. Adding a 1-2 punch at the top. Come on, guys, we're halfway there. Let's go. And we'll take another quick water break. We're going to go on to our last AMRAP that is 12 minutes long. So we're adding on in time, and we're going to add on in exercises. 10 seconds, come on. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Good. Grab some water, guys. So, we're gonna still stick with the 20 squat jumps, 20 push-ups, 20 curtsies, 20 hip bridges, 20 swings. Then we're gonna add on. We're in plank position on our forearms and on our toes, and we're gonna do some plank rotations or hip dips. So, we start center, we dip to the left, center, dip to the right, center. So 10 on each side to make our 20. Then we're gonna need 2 dumbbells. We're gonna get set up to do 20 bent over rows for the back. And those can be done narrow, twisting, or wide. And then we're gonna finish off with one more 1 minute combination at the end. So, squat jumps are ready. We got 12 minutes on the clock. So we've added 3 minutes. Here we go, guys, going for 20. Jump it or not, but do that posture check. Eyes up, chest up, abs are tight. Sit that butt back. And then reach for the ceiling with those hands or jump it up off the floor. Nice work, guys. 20 push-ups are next. Knees or toes. Woo! Do as many as you can off the knees. even if it's one, and then drop it down. Drop that chest straight down. Think of yourself as a moving plank. Back flat. Abs are tight, hips are square. Eyes looking straight down. We got 20. Once you have done your 20 push-ups, we stand up with or without weight for those curtsy lunges. That's it, guys. Come on. I know those arms and shoulders and chest muscles are getting tired. Woo. Holy smokes. I cannot talk while I'm doing that. All right, curtsies. So that posture check. Shoulders are down and back. Drop that back knee. Bring the feet together. Eyes are up. Find a focal point in front of you to look at. Keep that core nice and tight. Okay, you're pushing the floor away with that front foot as you stand up. Woo, take a couple of big breaths here, guys. See if you can get that breathing back under control from all those push-ups. Once you've done your curtsies, we got our 20 hip bridges. You can add extra weight if you want, you don't have to. The key with those hip bridges is to have the heels nice and close to your butt. If you get up onto those shoulder blades as high as you can. There it is. 20 on those hip bridges, guys. And then we stand back up. Push through those heels, get those hips up. Tap, squeeze and lift. Take an extra second at the top. Really hold that contraction, feel that butt tighten up. See if you can get a little higher onto those shoulder blades. And shift your weight back onto your heels. You can even lift your toes up in your shoes if that helps you shift your weight back. We got 20, guys, and then 20 two-handed swings with either a dumbbell or a kettlebell. Woo, man, oh man. All right, guys. Make sure you take some time and set yourself up properly for those swings. You've got to keep that core tight in order to support the lower back. Hips back, height pass. Think of a high-speed deadlift. So we're just hinging at the hips, not squatting with the knees. You guys have 20 total. And then we get to move on. Make sure you park that weight in front. Okay, plank rotations, guys. I had to look at my board for a second, I couldn't remember. So forearms and toes for everybody. Think of using the obliques to pull those hips back to center. So drop one hip, pull it back to the middle. That's one. Other side. So 10 on each side. Keeping that back nice and flat. Belly button pulled up into the spine. Now you can drop to the knees and do the same thing. Shorten up that lever. Make it a little easier. But focus on using those obliques to pull the hips back. And then we're gonna finish off with our bent over rows for the back. We're gonna need 2 dumbbells. Grab water, guys, whenever you need it. We're gonna push those hips back. You can go narrow, twisting, or wide. Soften the knees, butt back. I'm gonna go twisting. Think chest out. Shoulder blades together. Eyes are on the floor. Be a nice flat or neutral spine. Driving those elbows up and back. Feeling that mid-back contract as those elbows come up. Once you have done your 20, we're back to the top, guys. 20 squat jumps or total body extensions. Grab water whenever you need it, guys. Woo. We're just about halfway through, so let's see if we can get through everything one more time. Eyes up, chest up. Abs are tight. Stick that butt back as you squat down. You got it, guys. You got those push-ups coming up. Woo! I think that was 20. All right, knees or toes, guys, or a combination of both. Drop that chest, push away from the ground. Keep those abs tight. Back flat. Hips nice and square to the mat. Come on. Ooh, drop it down to finish off. And then we'll stand back up, guys. We got those curtsy lunges. With or without weight. Whew. All right, guys, 20 total, 10 left, 10 right. See if I'm gonna think that this is our last round, but I could be wrong. See if you can make your curtsies a little bit bigger. Maybe get a little bit deeper into that lunge. But keep those shoulders pulled back. Eyes up, chest up. Core nice and tight. You got it. Hip bridges are next. Once you have done your 20 curtsies, with or without added weight on the hip. Woo! Get those heels super close to your butt. Pop it up, get onto those shoulder blades. Tap, squeeze and lift. Take that extra second at the top, guys. Feel that contraction. And then once you guys have done your hip bridges, we have your two-handed swings next. Dumbbell, kettlebell, we got 20 reps. Woo, buns of steel. All right, guys, make sure that swing you set yourself up properly. You don't need any sore backs. Eyes up, chest up. Tight pass, swing through. Drive that butt back into the wall behind you. Make that butt print. Core is nice and tight, chest is up. Once you have done your 20, we have our plank rotations next. Everybody's on their forearms, knees or toes. 20 total. 2 minutes left on the clock, guys. 20 with the plank, and then 20 with those bent over rows for the back. Remember with these planks, think of using those obliques to pull the hips back to center. Take your time with it. Keep that belly button pulled up into the spine. Back nice and flat. Don't let those hips creep up. Nice job, guys. We got 1 minute, 5 seconds left on that timer. Remember, narrow, twisting, or wide with these rows. Drive those elbows up and back. Do that posture check for me. Hips are back, back is flat. I don't want you all rounded. Pull it back, stick that butt out. Feel that mid-back contract as you drive those elbows up and back behind you. We got 20 total, guys. 30 seconds left on that clock. I think we're gonna get a few more squat jumps in. That's it, come on, 20 seconds. Woo! 10 seconds, come on guys, be pushed right to that timer, let's go. We just have one minute circuit left and then that's it. We're gonna get you all stretched out. There it is. Nice work, guys. Grab some water for me. We're gonna need 2 dumbbells to finish off. We're gonna do a squat with that rotational shoulder press. So we have a weight in each hand. We're gonna squat and then rotate under the dumbbell. Come back, squat, rotate to the other side. 1 minute straight. So I need 2 dumbbells. Weight up to the shoulders, palms face out. Timer is running, let's rock. Squat and flex. Eyes up, chest up. Get that core nice and tight. I want you to punch that weight straight up to 12 o'clock. Not 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Rotating hip, knee, and ankle. Slow it down if you need to. Don't worry about your speed, we're halfway there. I'd rather you go slow with good form than race through it and end up hurting a shoulder or your back. 20 seconds, guys, come on. $15 seconds, almost there. We're gonna grab some water and stretch. Woo, there it is. Nice. Oh, grab some water for me, guys. Meet me down on the mat. We're gonna pull those knees in. Give them a nice big hug. Take some nice big deep breaths. And get that heart rate under control. Breathing back under control. Rocking it from side to side if that helps us into the lower back. And then arms are gonna come out to the side like the letter T. We're gonna drop both knees left or right. You can hold it here or extend that top leg if you want to go deeper into that hip and lower back. Switching sides whenever you're ready. Walking both knees, hold it there, or extend that top leg if you want to go deeper. Bring that other arm down on the ground as much as you can. Back to center, one leg comes up. Grab above or below the knee or the toe, but get the leg straight. If you want to go deeper, extend that opposite leg. Switching sides whenever you're ready. Get the leg straight first, then extend if you need to go deeper. Figure four, so we're gonna cross an ankle over a knee. Either push that knee away with the hand or grab onto the uncrossed leg and pull in if you wanna go deeper into that hip stretch. Switching legs whenever you're ready. Either push that knee away or grab onto the uncrossed leg. We're gonna rock and roll, sit all the way up for me, legs straight out in front. We're gonna reach for those toes, so grabbing onto ankles, shoelaces, toes. I want you to feel a stretch into the lower back, hamstrings, and the calves. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet together, grabbing onto the ankles, pushing those knees down with the elbows if you want to go deeper into that stretch. And then bringing one leg out, cross the other leg over, give that knee a hug, and then twist the look behind you. Switching sides whenever you're ready. And again, you should feel a stretch in through that lower back and the hip. And then we're gonna go roll it over. On our knees, on our hands, we're gonna flex the feet. We're gonna push those hips up into down dog. Heels come down into a calf stretch, head between the shoulders. And then we're gonna walk our feet towards the hands and hang like a rag doll. Getting another stretch in through that lower back and hamstrings and calves. And then I want you to pull those shoulder blades apart for a mid-back stretch. And then slowly stand it up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bringing those shoulders down and back. We're going to interlace those hands behind the head or behind the back. Open up through that chest. Keeping the shoulders down and away from your ears. Bringing one arm across, getting a stretch from the back of the shoulder. Switching sides. Give yourselves a nice big old pat on the back, pushing that elbow back for a nice tricep stretch. And then switch. We're gonna finish off with our quads, guys. So if you need to hold on to something, grab onto a wall, but grab an ankle, glue those knees together, push that hip forward. And then switching legs whenever you're ready. Glue those knees together, push that hip forward. And you guys did amazing. Job well done with this AMRAP style workout. Have an amazing rest of your day, guys. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next class.